Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trevor Plays here with another anime review. This time, or today, is My Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 1, or in total, Episode 39, called Game Start. And personally, I liked how they, a bunch of like school type animes always have to have like their one either beach scene where everybody goes and has fun, or sometimes they go to a public pool and stuff like that. Well, in this episode, they went to the UA High School pool for, the girls wanted to relax and, have fun. And then the guys, of course, Mineta and Dinky, being perverts that they are, uh, want to look at the girls while they're swimming. So they decided to rent out or not rent out, but like use the school pool as an endurance training type thing. So they end up going after they did that, they end up going to Deku's house and get him. But since they said it was an endurance training, later they get to the school, find out that all the guys are there, and turns out that it was Deku who ended up uh, calling everybody saying, "Hey, we're doing an endurance training at the school." So not only were the girls there, but all the guys were there too in the class. So then they had to do some endurance training. So uh, that was actually pretty funny. But the endurance training was actually pretty cool because they showed off. They said that yeah, they could use their quirks. So some of them weren't even swimming really. They were just either Bakugo was like flying over, Shoto was using his ice, and like uh, Seru was using his tape. So like barely any of them like touched the water really. There was only like a few people that actually did swim. Um, but then like towards the end of the episode, there was a final matchup between Deku, Bakugo, and Shoto because they all three of them won each. Like they were the first ones to reach the other side, the fastest or whatever. So they were gonna have a final one, but then Aizawa shows up and erases their quirks, so they can't use them. And that was it. Time's up because they had a time limit of 5 p.m. So it was 5 p.m. obviously. So, but before that and throughout the whole episode, there was some flashbacks from season 1 and 2 in there. They were placed in good spots, obviously, because you want to make it a little, I guess, either sentimental or emotional and stuff like that. So they did that. And then there was the times where at the beginning and at the end where they showed Shigaraki, leader of the League of Villains, plotting stuff and doing all like trying to plan stuff out really. And then you get some of the dialogue from there, and him saying, "Oh, I'm gonna make a world without All Might," and the reason why the UA students are irritating and the hero killer Stain was annoying was all because of All Might. So I'm gonna make a world without All Might in it. So he talks about that a little bit, and then um, after that, then it goes on to what I said before, and then the previews actually, and then before that, like after the whole Shigaraki stuff at the beginning, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a world without All Might," then it transitions to Aizawa and Vlad, who is the 1B teacher, and they're trying to discuss the training camp that they're going to be holding in the next episode. Um, but they had Vlad wanted to know what all of 1A's all of Class 1A's quirks were. So you have Aizawa standing there, like naming them all off in order and what their quirks are, and that was actually pretty fun to see to watch because um, if some people are like new to the series, and sure they show it like almost every time that they're on screen, like what quirk they have, but especially in this episode, if you're starting off with season 3, you technically, I wouldn't say you don't really need to watch the other seasons, but if you kind of do to get what's going on, or just reading the manga as well, because that's um, pretty good too. Because actually, what happens in the next episode, which at the end of my part in this video, I will show you guys the preview for next episode, but um, that I've read some of the manga ahead, so I know what's going to happen, and I'm pretty sure I know where season 3 is probably going to stop. Um, so there's that. So I will probably be discussing more of that later on once all of the 25 episodes have aired. And um, if you guys are English dub watchers, the first episode isn't English dubbed yet, but the Japanese was uploaded at 4:30 a.m. this morning. Um, so there's that. But so I watched it in sub for the first episode, but the dub team at Funimation said that they are still scheduled to release the dubbed episode 2. So that's still in order. So episode 1 dub will probably come out either sometime next week or pretty soon, within the week, I guess. Um, so if you guys want to watch it in English, then you can. If not, you can just watch it and subbed and just go from there. But honestly, I like both. But since I've watched the first 2 seasons in English, I'm pretty much used to the voices. Um, but with how My Hero Academia is set up, the dub and the sub, their voices do kind of sound the same, because uh, the way that their voice actors were chosen was pretty much based on like how they can like change their voice or do stuff like that. But some of them weren't, because like in this episode, Yoyorozu, or Momo, um, her sub or Japanese voice actress, her voice is like really like preppy and high pitch type kind of character, but then in her English voice, she's not as like preppy, and it's not really as high pitched either, but like it's more of like a calming and like self assured type voice. So that was a little difference there that I had. Some of the other characters weren't really too far off, um, but I mean, My Hero Academia is a good anime, sub or dub. It doesn't really matter, because you can enjoy this any way that you want. So um, there's that. But that pretty much really does it, because I mean, it it's only episode 1, and the action doesn't start. I guess the action or the training part doesn't start until next episode, but I mean, it's just gonna get better from here on out. So for the next 24 reviews that I end up doing for this, hopefully you guys will stick around for me throughout all this. Same thing with the Tokyo Ghoul Re episodes as well. So I guess there's nothing more that I can say, but I'm Trevor Plays. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the little preview, the preview of episode 2 that I have after this. So leave a like, comment down below on other stuff that you want me to either review, discuss, or any other animes that you guys think I should watch, and then do some reviews or something on. Then let me know in the comments below as well. If you are new to the channel, please also hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell, so that way you are notified when I do upload. And I'm trying to do more constant videos, but if not, then the only videos that you will probably see are these anime reviews for the episodes. So just bear in mind that there will be probably a gap but not as much as a gap as my other videos from before. There will probably be a decent amount of a small gap, but not like, months on end like my other gaps have been. So I'm going to stop rambling on. You guys can go and enjoy this preview video of episode 2, and I'll see you guys in the next review next Saturday.
次回予告、林間合宿が始まった。意気込んで臨んだ僕らの前に現れたのは、うわー、魔獣だ。次回ワイルドワイルドプッシーキャッツ、さらに向こうへプルス